If this message found you, there is some really important energy that we need to talk about. So trust that this found you for a reason. There are several energies, conflicting energies within your spirit right now. If you have been in a hermit mode, if you have been focusing on yourself and isolating from other people in the recent past, if that's what you're currently doing, then this message is for you. If you feel you're on the edge of an energetic collapse or burnout, then this message is for you. There is a call for more balance in your life, and this could be work-life balance. This could be, we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. Balance in several different areas, or a lack thereof. So we have the Timberline. So this card is a card about setting boundaries and limitations. We have the Meadow, which is a card about personal space, relaxation, pleasure. We have the Tomb, which is a call to let something go, a way of being that is no longer necessary. This could be an old version of self. This could be an old relationship or connection. This could be old habits or beliefs. We also had the Devil card come out. So an attachment to something that we need to let go. It came out with the Hermit card, actually, in reverse. But before we get to that, we had we had the Old Bridge come out twice. So it was on the bottom of the deck. I kept shuffling and then it came out again, upright both times. This card is about connection, friendship, long-term commitments, reaching out to an old friend. So, and the card that came after that was the Alpine Lake, which is about reprieve, a rest after difficult work. It's a time period of tranquility. So if the idea of reaching out to an old friend is, if there's resistance to that, there might be some more messages in here for you. So it doesn't mean that you need to. You have free will. Don't do anything that doesn't feel right. Always trust your intuition. But with the Hermit in reverse, this could be isolation causing warped views on others or warped views about the world, and avoidance. This can signal avoidance. So there's an avoidance in your energy. We also had the Eight of Cups come out, which is avoidance or denial. It's fear of change. It's repressing desires, dreams, and hopes in order to remain comfortable. And the way that I'm giving this reading today, it's very unlike the way I normally read. If you're new here, my name is Olivia. This is Dark Goddess Moon Tarot. It's very scattered. It's a very scattered energy, which I believe your energy is feeling pretty scattered right now. We had the Knight of Wands in reverse on the bottom of one of the decks I was using when I was trying to get this message. I just saw the number 411 on the timer. That might be someone's angel number or birthday. Some sort of significant meaning to someone. Okay. The Knight of Wands in reverse creates destruction and ignores the consequences. And then on the bottom of the Oracle deck, which this is the BloodLands Oracle, if anybody needed to know that. Eruption, which is about an energy release and restoration. It's a call to find healthy ways to unwind, which makes sense with the Meadow, personal space, relaxation, pleasure, and alpine lake, which is reprieve and rest and tranquility. This finding healthy ways to unwind and release the energy is going to help restore you and kind of shift your views on others or on the world. We had the Knight of Cups come out, which in this particular deck, the Goliath Tarot, it is someone who leads more with their heart than their head. So that might be part of the imbalance that we had with the Two of Pentacles in reverse coming out. But more importantly, I believe it is a call to find your soul family. In this deck, the author talks about it being like a brotherhood. I don't really like that term. It doesn't feel like it includes everyone. So soul family is the term I'm going to use. It's a call to find your soul family. It's a call to come out of hermit mode. Maybe you've been too much in your head, and it's a call to start leading with your heart more than your head. So with the Tomb card, a call to let something go, something that is no longer serving you. I want to get more on that, Spirit. What is no longer serving them? Is this an old self? Is this a specific person or group of people? Is it a habit? Is it a belief? Is it all of the above? It could be a group of people. A friend group. Can I get more on that, please? Thank you, Spirit. Nine of Swords and Ten of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is the card in reverse, is the card that just flipped out on its own, and then Ten of Swords in reverse on the bottom of the deck. So it's probably a call to come out of a very painful cycle regarding your connections in the past with others. Any sort of friendship groups or failed friendships, failed long-term commitments regarding community. There's been a lot of pain in your past with that. And it's time to let that go. There might be an attachment with the Devil card here and the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Hermit in reverse. There might be an attachment, a fear of change. Maybe you feel safer staying at home, like emotionally safer, mentally safer. Maybe you feel like it's like you're better off alone, lone wolf vibes. I relate. But there's something in your soul that is disagreeing. Yeah, Five of Cups in reverse on the bottom of the deck. It's time to come out of a period of time where you're very much aware of the pain that's been caused by these failed friendships, failed community engagements. Because you can take the lessons that you've learned from this and you can use what you've learned to create boundaries and limitations in friendships going forward with the Timberline and with, we had the Ten of Wands in reverse. So this is absolutely a call to create limits, to set boundaries, and to let go of burdens that you've been carrying that aren't really yours to carry. We have the Six of Cups in reverse underneath the Ten of Wands, and this is about relationships that have been unreciprocal, imbalanced, not having an equal give and take, not having an equal energetic exchange. And so it seems like you've let that go and you've gone into hermit mode. But perhaps you've been in hermit mode too long and you're avoiding making new connections. You're avoiding new friendships, new community commitments. So, justice. There will be new friendships coming into your life. There will be 1111 on the timer. There will be balanced, reciprocal connections. But you have to release the heartbreak. The Three of Swords just fell out sideways. So with it upright, it's like you're still in that mental despair, in the pain. With it reversed, it's like you're coming out of that pain, and it came out sideways. So it's like you're almost ready to come out of that pain. There's something that's keeping you stuck there, though. An attachment is keeping you stuck. What is this attachment that's keeping them stuck? What is the root cause of this attachment? Fear, I just heard. Oh, the Empress in reverse just flipped out. A fear you cannot create the world around you that you desire. Queen of Cups in reverse. A fear that you don't deserve the love that you actually do deserve. Okay? This is a call to develop self-love and self-nurturance. A call to figure out, how do you learn to love yourself? How do you learn to nurture yourself? What desires, dreams, and hopes are you repressing in order to remain comfortable? The Moon. Hidden energies. Two of Cups and Knight of Cups in reverse. So you're not following your heart when it comes to finding union and connection with your higher self, with another person. What's the advice, Spirit? What's the advice? The Hierophant in reverse. It's time to dismantle some systems. King of Pentacles in reverse. Some mental systems about not being worthy or not being capable. The Lovers in reverse. Strength and Page of Cups. Page of Cups is someone who's in the developmental stages of learning how to love themselves, learning how to develop a relationship within themselves, and then in turn, relationship with others out in the world. There's disharmony there with the Lovers in reverse. It's a call to tame the beast within. Emotional regulation. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That's the second time I've seen that. It's a call to create stability for yourself by setting boundaries and limitations, by continuing or implementing activities that help you relax, activities that give you that personal space, seeking a little bit more pleasure in life than you currently are. Let's get... I'm going to get another Oracle deck. Okay, Wandering Soul Oracle. Sorry my chair is so creaky today. Oh, like missing half the deck here. Wisdom, Gateway. Thank you. Anything else? I hope this is making sense. Locked away. Yeah. And without even, I can check the guidebook for these, but I'm getting a sense that it's about your heart chakra. You've locked away your heart. Perhaps you're in denial about wanting deeper connections with people. I mean, we did have the Lovers and the Two of Cups. And the Knight of Cups come out twice. Maybe you want love. Maybe you want a committed partnership, a relationship, long term, a life partner. But maybe you've repressed that. You're repressing that out of fear because you've been hurt in the past. So you've locked away your heart to protect yourself. But that's an illusion. You're actually very disconnected from your heart. Okay, let's see what else we got. Gateway. I'm not getting that it's actually what the guidebook has in store for this card. I think that this is about connecting to your intuition. Wisdom. You have the ability to turn knowledge into wisdom. Okay? So it's like you can learn from past failed relationships if you want to perceive them as failed. In hindsight, it's often we look back and we realize, oh, I actually learned a lot of important lessons from that failed friendship group or romantic partner, fill in the blank. There's lessons that we can learn from that and carry forward. And there are things that we learn about ourselves from those failed connections, right? And we can turn that knowledge into wisdom so that we're not repeating the patterns, we're not repeating the cycles. Communicate. Okay, we had 2 cards come out that are about connecting with your guides, your spirit guides. So that's a call to do that. Perhaps communicate to your spirit team, what do you want? Like truly, what have you been repressing? Which desires have you been repressing? See beyond. Yeah, this is very much, okay. Okay, whoever I'm talking to, you have the ability to become a very powerful psychic, okay? Everybody has access to psychic abilities, but not everyone wants to or believes that they can. They've locked it away. But with Queen of Cups and then these 3 cards coming out, this is definitely like the majority of people I'm talking to. Perhaps that's why you want to stay in hermit mode, is if you are, for example, a psychic empath, you can feel other people's emotions. You can take on their emotions. And that might be why it feels safer to stay home. See beyond that, though. There are ways that you can protect yourself. Caution with the lock. Locked away. I'm actually going to read caution. Oh, I did open up to see beyond. Yeah, see beyond is definitely a call. A call to action. Please let me know if this is connecting and making sense. The energy feels very scattered. So I hope that it is coming through to the people that it needs to. Okay. The lock is closed without a key in sight. Plant life has begun to claim the lock, growing over it, around it, and within it. This growth represents the passage of time since the lock was last handled or opened. Something or someone long ago clamped a lock on you, which is preventing you from existing as a free and autonomous soul. The universe is telling you to be cautious, but also brave. Sorry, I want to find that strength card. To be cautious of who... Oh, hold on, wait. Okay. To be cautious of who or what has placed this constraint on you, and if they perhaps want to bind you further. Some people are fearful of those who may see the world differently, who may have the ability to fly higher and further, who have an inner glow which causes them to gravitate towards them, which causes others to gravitate towards them. See the lock for what it is, what it means to you personally. What is someone or something trying to control within you to keep contained and locked away in the dark? Ultimately, you know it is time to begin the brave process of freeing yourself from the binds of this trap. With the Devil card here. Remove the lock, release the burden. With the 10 of Wands in reverse here. Okay. Yeah. So this is absolutely like the way others have perceived you in the past has caused you to put a lock on yourself, your heart, your ability to give love, because of what's happened to you. This also kind of speaks to like maybe you've explored your psychic abilities or wanted to, but then been shut down by people that you've talked about it with, even like friends who you thought would be into it and be supportive of you, just kind of like, ignored you or shut you down, of like, kind of rolling their eyes. Those aren't your friends. They're working through their own stuff. They're on a different timeline, honey. Don't let their inability to, some people are fearful of those who may see the world differently. You see the world differently, my love. Who may have the ability to fly higher and further, who have an inner glow which causes others to gravitate towards them. You might be someone that, like, when you walk down the street, people just stare at you for what feels like no reason whatsoever. It's because you have an inner light. It's because you have a gift. You have a gift. You may have not tapped into your gift fully yet, or maybe you haven't even started, but you have a gift. This is a call to look into that, to learn how to set boundaries and limitations. You can keep this practice to yourself, and that might be something that is important right now. However, in terms of like your 3D world, but it is also very much a call to find your soul family. I just saw 2828 on the timer. That might be someone's angel number or a number you want to look up. But a call to find soul family. To see beyond the limitations others have put on you. Yeah. Okay. Wow. So there's a lot of different energies we're working with here. But to sum it up, it is like there's an imbalance in your life. There's a need to set boundaries and limitations in order to protect your personal space, your relaxation, your pleasure. There's a call to let go of this old way of thinking and feeling. Perhaps let go of old connections. But I believe it's like ultimately, for everyone, like letting go of this belief that you need to avoid others because they're going to hurt you. Because it's about learning. The gateway card is a card of your gateway spirit guide is your protector. So it's about letting go of those old beliefs and connections that are keeping you stuck in bottom of the deck liminal space, keeping you stuck in a liminal space and in between. This is a call to communicate with your spirit team and find like-minded individuals, your soul family. If this resonated with you, you're probably a part of my soul family. So please subscribe. I'd love to continue providing readings for you. And also check out if you're into zodiac readings. I do zodiac readings. I always recommend watching your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get a more well-rounded picture of what Spirit's trying to communicate. All right, we're going to get some charms. Charms can act as signs, synchronicities. They can pull through additional messages or act as clarifiers. Okay. Didn't we have the Justice card come out? We have a Justice gavel. A Judge's gavel. So, like, justice is coming. Order in the court. Okay, we have a snake with palms with a moon and a sun. So maybe balancing the feminine and masculine energies within. Okay. Balancing, learning to balance your inner world and your outer world. Well, and there's snakes in both of these too. Learning to balance your inner world and outer world. Okay, we have an anchor, which is about getting grounded. We have a compass, which for me is like a symbol of listening to the inner compass. And we have a dandelion. So dandelions, this charm, I have other flower charms, but this charm keeps coming out. So if you have Aries in your chart, if you are an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or any other prominent placement in your birth chart you've been watching tarot readings for, you might want to watch the most recent Aries reading. I'll link it here. But the dandelion is perceived as a weed, something that needs to be eradicated, gotten rid of. But that's unfortunate because there is so much wisdom that the dandelion holds. So dandelion, plant spirit, might be something you want to look into. There are so many healing properties in dandelion root tea and just in the message of the dandelion. So it's not something to be thrown away. It's a gift. You are a gift. You have gifts. Your higher self, your spirit team doesn't want you to throw them away, okay? Or hide them away. I just heard. You're meant to be part of the world, the community, your soul family. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Please do like the video if you found this helpful, and subscribe so that we can continue to do this work together. And until the next time, I am sending you so much love.